Hi, Tatum. Um, for some reason the video cut out, but I added another row, so I did the two stitches in the first, and then the one stitch in the next. As long as you increase your stitches, you'll have a flat round to work with. So if you wanted just to make like a mug hold, like like a coaster, as long as you increase, it'll work and it'll be flat. The second you stop increasing is when it turns into a ball shape. Um, the next thing you're going to do for your next round is you're going to increase in one, and then you're going to single crochet in two. So literally all it does is increase the number of single crochets in between your increasing crochets. So many tongue twister like words right now. You're going to increase the number of single crochet stitches in between your increasing stitches. So you're going to do two stitches in one, and then one stitch in the next two. And you're going to repeat that all the way around. As you can see, it's pretty smooth. And that's just if you want to build it. The next row, what you're going to do is you're going to do increase in two, and then single crochet in three. You're going to make that until it's as big as you want it to be. I'm just going to make a small little ball, really, really small. So I'm going to show you how to do that right now. You just, basically what you do, when you're done with however big you want it, you just stitch the same number around and around and around and around. You can do this with any type of stitch. Like you can do it with a half double crochet, a double crochet, a treble crochet. They're all, pretty much, it's the exact same concept every time. It's just a different stitch. So because I am lazy and I don't really want to do as many stitches, I'm going to switch to a double crochet. And since I'm switching from a single to a double, I will need to, add a couple stitches because I want it to be taller. So 1, 2, 3. If you weren't doing it, you didn't need to. You can add a stitch before your next row. It just, it just makes it so you can see the end. I find sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. I really don't honestly care most of the time unless it makes it look wrong. So that's what I do. Okay, I'm just going to go all the way around. Hopefully I won't run out of yarn. I just used a little bit of yarn for this because it's really simple. Okay. Oops, doop, doop. I go really fast. I know this is so boring. I'm so sorry. We're almost done. Okay. For a ball like this, you're probably going to need to do just, the same amount of stitches for quite a few times. So I'm going to stop this and get back to you. Okay, one thing I forgot to mention is that if you do suddenly switch stitches, you are going to need to do a slip stitch. Right here I'm at the end. You can tell you're at the end. It looks like you've got 3 stitches until the first stitch, but really you just have 2 because this is your starting stitch right here. That's the stitch you start on. So you're going to go, if you look at it just like this, you've got 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth one is going to be your slip stitch. This is one of the ones where I would do the more complicated slip stitch, the invisible one, just because, like I said, it puts a stitch right over it, so it makes it pretty much seamless. From here, if you do it just like this, you're going to need to add 2 every time you start a new row. Kind of a pain in the butt, but it doesn't matter. When it really doesn't matter. So I'm going to finish this row and I'll get right back to you. Aloha, Tatum. This is what the outside is going to look like on one end. You can have it like this, or you can flip it. I like the look of the flipped one just because I think it looks cool. This is equivalent right here. These 2 rows that I just did is equivalent to 4 rows of single crochet. I don't know if I mentioned that. I probably did. From here, I'm going to start closing off the ball. I'm going to start again with single crochet stitches. So I'm just going to add one because I'm weird. In the next stitch, I'm going to go, since I had 18 stitches, I have to now decrease. So I changed my mind about adding one. So what you're going to do is we're going to stitch once, and then you're going to stitch 2 together once, I think. Or are you going to stitch? Okay, I'm confused.